Hi there. This lesson is designed to teach you all the vocabulary you might need associated with driving. So, you go towards the car and you press the button for the central locking. Beep! All the doors are open. You get in and you sit down. Now, first thing to put on is your seatbelt. That's very important. Now, put the key in the ignition and make sure the car is in neutral. Notice in Britain and in Europe, almost all cars are gear shift cars. There are not very many automatics. They're not that common. So you check that your car is in neutral and you turn the ignition. You turn on the ignition. At the same time, you press the accelerator a little bit and your car has started. So, now, what do you do next? Well, you should look in your mirror. It's always a good idea. Or look in your wing mirror as well. You've got a mirror by your head, that's the mirror, and the ones on the sides are the wing mirrors. Look in your wing mirror to make sure nothing is coming. Then depress the clutch. Okay, the clutch, that's the lever by your foot to engage the gears. You depress the clutch, put the car into first gear, signal that you're going to pull out, maneuver out into the road, and accelerate with the accelerator, lifting your foot slowly off the clutch. At the same time, you must take off the handbrake or you're not going to get anywhere. So, you pull out into traffic and you start to drive along the road. Soon, you need to change up. So, you depress the clutch again and put the car in second. Accelerate again. Press the clutch again into third, fourth, etc. Then, you see you're coming to a T-junction. And you want to turn left. So you brake and pull up, stop to pull up, at the edge of the junction, making sure that the handbrake is on. Now you indicate that you want to turn left into oncoming traffic. So oncoming traffic is traffic that is coming towards you. You're going to have to wait until there's a space or another driver lets you through. This time you're lucky. A blue Volvo pulls up and stops to let you through. So you pull away and pull into the road and then drive down the road. Now you realize you need some petrol. In English, or in Britain, we call it petrol. We don't call it gas. Gas is butane, helium, something like that. Anyway, you've decided you need some petrol, so you need to pull in to a petrol station. Pull in, maneuver off the road. You see the petrol station and you pull in, and you pull up by a petrol pump. You take out the nozzle and you make sure that the cashier has pressed the button so that you can have your petrol, because most petrol stations are self-service. It's very rare to find a petrol station that serves you. Now you need to take the petrol cap off the car, off the fuel tank. So either you've got a key or there's something inside the car which opens the fuel tank. You take that off and you put the nozzle in and you fill her up. You fill up your car, up to the top. At this point, I should have mentioned, you need to check if your car needs diesel, what trucks or lorries use, or petrol. But this time you've done it okay. And then you go to the cashier to pay. you come back and decide to check the oil. So you go into the car and pull the catch on the bonnet. The catch is the thing that holds. A catch is something that holds something shut. A catch. And then you go round and you lift up the bonnet. Notice, in American, they call this the hood. But in Britain, we call this the bonnet of the car. You lift up your bonnet and you find the dipstick. This is the long stick to measure oil. You take the dipstick out, have a look at it, it looks fine, and put it back. If not, you'll have to go and buy some oil to top up, increase the level again, the level of the oil. Now you want to check your tyre pressures. So you go and find the air hose and use that to check the pressures of your tyres. You might also want to check the pressure of your spare wheel. So you open the boot of your car, the back. In America they say the trunk, but in English it's the boot. So you open the boot of your car where you will find the spare wheel. There you can check your tyre pressure again. Everything seems fine, so you get back in your car and you drive off, drive away, and you continue your journey. I think that's probably enough, but that gives you a lot of the important vocabulary associated with driving. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and if you've got any questions, please comment. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!